Hollywood movies have tried to predict the future for years, with varying degrees of success. But one movie has arguably had more success than any other: Minority Report.
Oh, this is good.
Steven Spielberg's 2002 film tells the story of John Anderton, a police officer in Washington, D.C. in the year 2054. He heads the elite pre-crime law enforcement squad that, with the help of psychics, stops crimes before they happen.
I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks and Donald Dubin that was to take place today.
The film predicted tons of technology that we see today, from self-driving cars to personalized ads,
John Anderton, you can use a Guinness right about now,
to augmented reality. So, how did they get so much of this right?
Spielberg said he wanted everyone to feel like they'd naturally kind of lived their lives forward into 2054 and arrived there, and nothing was strange.
That was John Underkoffler. He was a technology advisor on Minority Report.
It was supposed to be this very natural extrapolation forward from where we lived. And that meant that everything had to be woven together at an unprecedentedly fine-grained level.
Underkoffler was a part of a team that was building an entire world for the film to exist in. He thinks that as a result of the world that his team conceived, the technologies that they created for the film are being developed today.
Minority Report ended up as a kind of shopping list for venture capitalists and startups and undergraduate and graduate student projects of all stripes. And almost every future technology or future idea that you see in the film has led to 1 or 3 or 5 startups or internal big company initiatives to try to grab a piece of that idea and develop it.
It's hard to say where exactly the people who are developing these technologies got their ideas, but it did open #1 at the box office and gross close to $360 million worldwide, so it's not like people didn't see it. A spot-on depiction of the future in the film is the way we use multiple devices towards the same goal.
We're going to have multiple modalities in the future. Sometimes you'll use the gestural interface, sometimes you'll use touch, and we show that. So I think the real idea, the real contribution, and the lasting idea is that it's no longer going to be just one thing. It's no longer going to be a mouse and a keyboard attached to your laptop or your desktop machine. It's going to be the right tool for the task at hand. It's about this kind of great harmony of different computing experiences that complement each other.
I write an email on my keyboard, and then I check the response on my phone. I start watching Netflix on my laptop, pick up that same program later on my phone, and then finish on my TV when I get home. Ultimately, though, Minority Report can be seen as a cautionary tale.
It's asking really hard questions. In the real world, where what you do is deploy police kind of preferentially into areas where statistically crimes are more likely to occur, that on the surface, is maybe a good thing. But as it inches closer to the idea that you're going to preemptively arrest people, then you're squarely in the territory of Minority Report's big question: have you overstepped?
You see the dilemma, don't you?
While some of the technology may have led to our current reality either consciously or unconsciously, Underkoffler is still surprised by one thing.
We've got a big swath of the stuff from the film that the film predicted, and we're only 15 years toward that 50-year goal. Of course, we still don't have the flying cars. If you know anything about that I haven't been privy to, I'd be excited to learn.